New General Hospital spoilers for 2 weeks ahead from Monday, October 23, to Friday, November 3. While a few people deal with unsuspecting confrontations, others share their opinions. Plus, one woman makes a costly mistake. Cyrus comes face to face with Portia and Trina, and Sam pays Carly a visit. In today's General Hospital recap, Sonny questions Selena's loyalty, Tracy orders Lucy to reinstate Sasha as the face of deception, and Cody opens up to Sam about Mac. It takes a lot to surprise Brooklyn, but something, or someone, is about to catch her off guard. Cody voices his gratitude. Tracy is about to make sure it's known that she's the one who is in charge. Portia and Cyrus come face to face. Selena has usually attempted to show Sonny respect, or at least she's done a darn good job of pretending. So what's got the Teflon Don confronting her today? Gallery, your first look at Lifetime's Christmas 2023 lineup, plus an element thriller that gives Silent Night a horrifying new meaning in today's General Hospital recap. Michael can't bring himself to tell Sonny the truth about Nina, and Cyrus makes Mason pay for disobeying his orders. How much of Scott and Laura's long, complicated history will come up when they have a confrontation today? Cyrus issues a threat, but is it on his own behalf or someone else's? Lucy is going to track down Tracy for a meeting of the minds. As Nina lashes out at someone, Michael finds himself having to make the kind of decision which could impact several lives. These picks are sure to brighten up your day as Maura West captures precious moments with her adorable best friend. In today's General Hospital recap, Michael keeps Nina's secret, but sets some pretty big conditions. Obrecht returns and reconnects with her family, and Cody gets a surprise visitor. If you've been missing Obrecht as much as us, you'll be happy to hear that she and Willow have a chance to catch up. Speaking of folks catching up, Dante has a chat with his longtime pal Cody. As Carly is hit with news that will definitely leave her unsettled, Nina's world is rocked in a way she didn't, but probably should have, seen coming. Maxie is a woman with strong opinions, and today she's sharing one that's business-related. Something pushes all of Curtis' buttons, leaving him downright livid. And he's not the only one feeling all the feels today, as Jocelyn is downright outraged about something. Sonny and Dante may be on opposite sides of the law, but they still find ways to hold meetings of the mind, as they do today. Felicia makes the kind of mistake that will prove costly. When Cody is given food for thought, will he be able to fully digest it? Elizabeth is about to learn a new skill that might come in handy down the line. Something tells us Nicholas will be a topic of discussion when his mom, Laura, and Aunt Alexis have a chance to reconnect. TJ is disappointed. Trina comes face to face with Cyrus. Austin loses his cool. Apparently having not heard that alcohol only makes a depression worse, Austin hits the bottle hard in an attempt to drown his sorrows. Sonny has a warm reunion. We expect Nicola's ears will be ringing when Laura and Ava sit down to compare notes. Things seem to be going better for Liz and Finn this time around as they continue to get closer. Remember when Olivia wanted Eddie gone? Well, the way she defends the guy makes us think maybe she's changing her mind about that. Anna tires of sitting in wait and opts to make a move. Given the long history she shares with Sonny, it's not all that unusual that Laura turns to him for help. Cyrus goes knocking on the door of someone who would just as soon you not. Here's hoping Trina's nightmare doesn't become a reality. Valentin and his troubled daughter strike a deal. Better late than never. Halloween in Port Charles finally gets underway, but can anyone's costume top these from years past? Check out the photos here. Is the offer Ava receives more trick or treat? There's no love lost between Robert and Scott, as proven when they go head-to-head. Someone is about to feel Carly's wrath as she issues a warning. Lois is there to provide her ex Eddie with a boost when he needs it. Felicia makes a special delivery to Anna. Spencer and Trina haven't necessarily seen eye to eye on everything of late, but she does commend him on something. When Charlotte takes on a mission, will she meet her objective? As Michael frets, Sonny offers his son some reassurance. Maxie is about to deliver some really big news. Willow has a heartfelt conversation with her husband, Michael. Laura and Kevin carve out time to catch one another up. Alexis can tell that things have definitely changed between sisters Christina and Molly. Sam swings by to see how Carly is doing. Is Valentin right to hear alarm bells ringing in his head? Today on General Hospital, Cyrus seeks out Portia and Scott. Cody confesses Mac is his father to Sam, and Dante tries to give Sasha a reason to stay in town. Cyrus arrives at the hospital and runs into Portia. She tells him that while she can't stop him from entering the hospital, she can stop him from approaching her and her family. He assures her that she has nothing to fear from him, and tells her that he's a different man and that God has cleansed him of his sins. He states he's here to ask forgiveness from her. She doesn't want his apology and says the fact that he's standing in front of her is a travesty of justice. Portia assures him that she knows he's not a changed man and she'll never believe his redemption act. Cyrus understands but says believe this. He's very grateful to Laura, Jordan, and Curtis for stopping his actions that night. He praises Curtis as a hero and is sorry he can't protect her as he once could. Portia warns him to get away from her, and if he approaches her or her family, she will call the cops and have him thrown back in prison. Portia walks away from Cyrus, gathers herself together, but has a flashback to Cyrus holding her hostage. Brooklyn meets her mom at the Metro Court. Lois asks her daughter if she's happy being back in music. Brooklyn is and wishes she never left. Lois says not everyone agrees. Brooklyn knows Tracy doesn't want her in the music business, and she doesn't care. Lois suggests Brooklyn might want to care a little more about what Tracy thinks as she's about to give her deception. Brooklyn is confused, but Lois says Tracy told her that she plans to hand control of the company over to her. She explains Tracy claims she acquired deception for her. Brooklyn thinks everything Tracy did was for Tracy and says any excuse that she did this for her is a lie. Lois isn't so sure and does believe Tracy is going to hand over her controlling interest to her. Brooklyn says she'd rather wait tables if she bombs in the music business than take a stolen company and plans to tell Tracy that. Lois tells her to slow down as she has a better way to handle this. Kevin catches up with Mac, who opens up about what happened with Cody. As they talk about Cody trying to save Sasha as he did Dominique, Scott appears. Scott insists on sitting down and joining them. Suddenly, Cyrus interrupts and asks to have a word with his attorney Scott. Scott takes Cyrus aside and says their business is done. He was paid to defend him and that was it. Cyrus explains he again has use for his brilliant legal mind again. Meanwhile, Mac tells Kevin that Scott helping Cyrus won't end well for him. Cody drops by Sam and Don's place to thank Sam for her help and has a gift for her. Sam opens the gift. It's a softball signed by the women's U.S. team. She thanks him for the gift and says she'll put it in the family room for them all to share. Cody says he used to wonder what it would be like to be part of a family. He admits he had a chance at one but threw it away. Cody opens up to Sam about Mac being his father, and that he lied to his face twice about it. Sam asks why he lied to him about being his son. Cody says he told himself he was going after money initially, but really, he thinks Mac is too good of a guy to have a son like him. Sam assumes Dante knows this, and Cody admits he does and is sorry he had Dante keep the truth from her. She asks if anyone else knows, and Cody says Sasha knows. She's not surprised he trusted her with the secret. He says it's not as it matters as Sasha is leaving Port Charles. She asks if he tried to stop her. He did, but says the movers are coming this morning, and she's probably gone by no. Lucy and Maxie arrive at Deception to find Tracy waiting for them. Lucy asks what she wants. Tracy expects to be informed of all major decisions, including changing the face of Deception. Lucy rants that this is none of her business, but Tracy says her 51% ownership says otherwise, and she demands Sasha remain the face of Deception. Lucy says Sasha has been through hell, so throwing her back out into the public eye is cruel. Plus, the trouble she's been through is bad for publicity. Tracy reminds Lucy that Sasha was the face that relaunched her precious company and says shutting out someone struggling like Sasha is also bad publicity. Maxie stops Lucy and Tracy's bickering and believes what Tracy is saying is to have a heart and give Sasha another chance. Tracy thanks Maxie for understanding. Tracy believes Sasha deserves a break. Maxie understands and says she loves Sasha too, but Lucy says they've agreed on changing the face of the company. Tracy says she hasn't agreed and demands Lucy call Sasha and tell her that her contact has been reinstated, and do it today. Tracy leaves and Lucy assumes Tracy is up to something. Maxie doesn't know what she's up to, but she would like to work with Sasha again. Lucy agrees, but Maxie realizes if Sasha agrees to stay. What do they tell Blaze? Sasha continues packing up her apartment when Dante stops by. She invites him in and asks if she's in trouble. He says he's not here on police business. Dante tells her how sorry he is for what she went through and brings up his own bout of trauma and PTSD. He says it made him want to run away from everyone and everything too. Sasha tells Dante the circumstances are a bit different between them as he had a family to come back to, and she doesn't. She doesn't have Brando or Liam as they were taken from her. She admits maybe he is right and she is running away, but the pain of all she's lost and the mistakes she's made are all around her. Dante just wants her to know she has people who love her like Michael, Willow, Chase, Maxie, and Nina. Plus, she has new friends in him, Sam and Cody, and they'd miss her. He says whatever decision she makes, he wishes her the best. He reminds her that Brando was family, which makes them family, so reach out if she needs anything. Dante heads out. At Sonny's restaurant, Dex fills Sonny in on the scuffle with Mason on the cliff, and Dante's saving his and Eva's lives. Sonny says they need to take care of Mason's boss, Cyrus. Sonny says Cyrus made a mistake by abducting Ava. Just then, Selena arrives per Sonny's invite. Selena congratulates him on his wedding. Sonny thanks her but asks how she allowed his cousin Gladys to run up such a debt and not inform him. Selena says Gladys paid her back slowly, but the money came, and she decided not to bother Sonny with her debts. Sonny warns Selena that allies are honest with one another, while enemies lie, so she needs to decide which one she wants to be. Selena promises Sonny that their alliance is vital to her interests, so he asks what happened with Gladys. Selena explains Gladys was using Sasha's accounts to pay her back, as well as sold Brando's garage to her. Sonny says she still didn't come to him, and if he was the suspicious type, he would suspect her of trying to get leverage on him, which means they'd have a big problem. Selena assures Sonny she doesn't seek leverage over him, and she agrees she owed it to him as her ally to tell him what happened with Gladys as it unfolded. She asks how she can make amends. Sonny says he's sure she knows Cyrus is a free man. She says she is aware. The scene cuts to Dex seeing Selena out, and Sonny later tells Dex that Selena will have her people keep their eyes on Cyrus and let him know if he makes any moves or tries to contact her. Dex asks if they can trust her. Sonny only trusts that Selena will work towards her best interests, which is why he must keep her close.